is a new year, which means it may be time for a change. There are all kinds of new social trends that started or grew in 2021. The question is, are they here to stay, or are you over it? And we'll circle back around now. Trying to talk about this, our friends, health and fitness expert Jody Treeweiler. Hello, Jody.
Hey, how are you, JC?
Co-founder of the Cohen brand, VC, Vanessa Cohen. What's up?
Hi, Happy New Year.
And the Blaine Fowler morning show host on 96.3 WDVD, Blaine Fowler. I would hope it would be you, because it'd be weird if it was your name. And then, anyway.
It would be weird. It would be weird. Happy New Year.
Blaine, I have to mention that you backed me up on something over the weekend. I tweeted that I can't believe that Kate McKinnon isn't funny in that ad that she does, and you were like, amen. What?
Yeah.
How do you waste her talent? Anyway, let's talk about some social trends over the last year and changes people have made. Do you think the trend is here to stay, or are we over it? We'll start with camping. Michigan is a state that saw one of the biggest jumps in the national campgrounds, the reservations, since the pandemic started. Do you think the trend is here to stay, or are you over it, Blaine?
You know what? I never did much camping last year, or really not too much ever. But I do get the value of it, because it does give you a chance to go out into the wilderness, however wildernessy you want it to be, and kind of like reconnect with your family or friends and have a few adult beverages. So yeah, I think it's here to stay.
All right, Vanessa.
So I don't do bugs, so I'm not an outside camping type girl. I guess my version of camping would be glamping. Like, I'll go to a cabin in the woods, but not be in the woods. So I did get a chance to do that in 2020 and in 2021. And so I do plan on making that an annual trip for our family. So glamping, yes. Camping, for everybody else, yes.
All right, Jody, bicycles got hot during the pandemic, getting outside, riding around. I bought, my wife and I, new bikes, our daughter a bike. Do you think that's here to stay?
Absolutely. And if you've been anywhere around downtown, have you seen those Mogo bikes? There's little stations all over the place. So I know there was a bicycle shortage, actually, kind of like with workout equipment and things, but you can still rent a bike if you're downtown and ride around. And I think it's awesome. I definitely think that's here to stay.
Okay, let's go to Blaine. What about bikes?
Got on my bike like twice last year. I'm a horrible human being. I really like my couch.
Vanessa?
So as far as that goes, I bought a really nice bike, and it's dusty.
It's dusty.
I love you.
It's
You're
pretty
awesome.
though. It's pretty dusty though. Yeah.
It's pretty pink.
All right, well, let's stay with Vanessa. Does Debbie Gibson know you have her hat from the 80s?
I mean, I think I just left her house and like picked it up. So I'm gonna give it back as soon as we're done.
Love it. Shake your love, shake, shake, shake your love. Mocktails are also big as a growing trend to skip alcohol in social settings. That'd be a healthier choice. So let's go to Jody. Mocktails.
Yes. Oh, I am a horrible drinker, number one. Like, 2 drinks can make me throw up. So I like to do the wingman. Have you ever seen those bottles? It's like sparkling water, but it comes in a brown looking beer bottle. So people kind of leave you alone at a party if you're at least walking around, because if you don't have a drink, it seems like people want to bother you. But I love the mocktail thing. I'm fully on board for it. Love it.
Okay, let's go to Debbie Gibson's super fan, Blaine Fowler. What about mocktails, Blaine?
No, screw that noise. I just discovered Fireball, and I'm all in. So I drank a pint of it on Christmas.
Oh my gosh! All right, what's next? Jaeger bombs?
Seriously,
You throw up fire? Does fire come out when you puke?
A little bit, yeah, a little
Okay,
bit.
stop. That's a college drink.
I know.
Totally, right?
I'm like a college girl at MSU.
No, I think that
Goldschlager? Do you remember
mocktails are
Goldschlager?
bigger. No.
Goldschlager. Oh gosh. We're going to have to end on that. We are out of time. The terrific trio has spoken.
You sure? We should do 10 more minutes on this.
Yeah, I know. Let's talk about drinks in college. Woo!
No, not at all.
All right, you know what?
Alcohol free.
Get on House Party or Zoom later, and the 4 of us will talk more. See ya.